Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel where I explore the emotional side of technology. You know, what's the big difference between a tech person and an art person if you have to divide it? Tech person is all about efficiency, speed, and the art person is about the feelings and process. I constantly feel like I'm caught in between, and last week, at the end of last week, I was quite busy. Not with any work related to AI, some other creative works. And at the beginning of this week, I was checking news about AI. Suddenly I felt this really big anxiety. So in the morning, I told myself, I'm not going to turn on my phone. Just write down whatever I'm thinking at this moment, take a breath, and realize where this anxiety comes from. So if you are like me, whenever you go on Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, and you feel like, oh my God, how am I going to learn all this? And how do I know everything with my limited time? And I still have other work to do. This video is for you. I want to show you 5 signs I think that shows you don't have to always catch up things to already feel that you're not left behind. You are already far ahead. It is okay to caught in between speed and process because I think that's where the future begins. Let's get started. For those of you first time come to my channel, I come from sociology, film and art background. Both my parents are artists. So how I perceive this world and interact with this world is complete from emotions and feelings, according to my husband. I didn't even touch computer until I'm like 19-year-old. And my husband, he grew up in Japan. When he was 12, he already tried to break his computer and see how to put it back together. So he's a completely tech person. So he's always curious and fascinated about the fact why I perceive a lot of things with my feeling. And I'm fascinated by the fact of why he can take old technology in such logical mind, not feeling overwhelmed. Because for him, everything is about solving problems. The big reason for me to step into the tech world is really because of curiosity, because I see how he used technology, a couple of shortcuts, and then using some tools, and they can solve really big problems, and everything is solving problems is such a fun thing for him. And then with the augmented reality, virtual reality, that's all through technology to make whatever in front of you is so magical. So for me, it's like, so I just feel really curious about how this technology works to make art become alive. Now AI is one of the tools that I'm obsessed with. I always see AI more like a tool or like intelligent friend that you can order everything to get an answer. You don't have to go through deep research to find what you want to know. And that's I love about AI. And through AI technology, I can see myself become avatar into the world, become whatever in my imagination, become alive. It's the same thing with AR, with VR, and just one of the two. But nowadays, when I open some social media, it becomes like a competition between people to show how much they know about AI, how much they know about what's the next to invest, what kind of tool you should use to make tons of money to get investment. I mean, there's nothing wrong about it, but just how the speed works and how people show they know about AI is kind of different than other kind of industry. It makes me feel really stressed sometimes. And why I'm talking about this is I want to tell you, if you feel the speed is not normal, that's normal. The speed of people talking about this is it's really not normal. Actually, in Japan and US, when most of my LinkedIn and social media are following North American account, Chinese as well, like Chinese people, and seems like Chinese and American are more like easy to catch up, and they really want to make money through this, which I get it. But the society in Japan is actually taking a lot of cautious, and they're really careful of implementing AI technology into their company, especially in art field. So I can see each country also take it from different angle and different perspective. But doesn't mean Japan don't use AI. People still try to learn how to use AI because it's not going anywhere again. The point is, nobody really knows exactly what's going to happen in 5 years, 10 years. Everyone just guessing. Nobody knows. Really, nobody knows how people use AI, how this big company gonna grow this technology, gonna use this technology. Nobody knows. So we don't have to be the one who knows it all. We can take our time to let ourselves slow down a bit. That is not a bad thing. And if you notice the speed and you don't feel normal about it, I think you are still not left behind. You are living in the future, because that's how our society works right now. After using AI for such a long time, I do feel like it can replace my voice for sure. It can give me the voice for if I want to use AI to say whatever AI tells me to say. If I think that sounds smart, I can use that line or even a story to tell this. But my intention, the AI cannot change my intention. If you have an intention of how you want to live this life and what kind of message you want to share to the world, or with your friend, or with your coworker, with your boss, that's completely through you. You can fake your intentions. And I really miss the space between waiting for the answer and then not reacting really fast, because answer is really generating really fast with AI. So recently I actually start to write more in the morning, give myself more space to breathe, to dig out all the thoughts in my mind, even with bad writing or it doesn't make sense, more like a unconsciousness talking by myself. And when I look at it, I was like, actually, I have so much thought. I didn't realize I have all these thoughts when I write it down. Because when I constantly talk into AI, I feel like I'm so excited by the answer, but I didn't really take time to sort it out in my own mind. It actually made me feel so much better because I feel deeper with the meaning. Doesn't mean I don't want to use AI anymore. I still love to use it because I get so much knowledge, so much efficiency. The speed is still really, really amazing. I still think in the future, the people who thrive in the new world are the ones who know how to collaborate with AI in a really efficient and creative, meaningful way. Because again, I don't think their AI is going anywhere. How you see it, how you use it, can really change the way how you live your life in the future. It's more about how we use our human judgment and creative thinking to lead the life in the future with AI, collaborate in the right way. So if you think it that way, you're really ahead of time. So that's one of the reasons I want to keep talking about videos like this, to make sure I express my process of thinking, documenting this feeling of using technology as artistic person to share this vision and share the feeling with everyone. So yeah, I want to ask how you feel about it. Your one side of brain is like, I want to get fast and then keep going and make money and do all this, and then on the other side you're like, okay, I need to slow down, reflect and think more and exactly how I'm gonna do this right. Or you're not afraid of change, you're always adapt the change. Actually, when we talk about unpredictable and how our life is always changing, people are so afraid right now because of the new technology and all the things that make life so unpredictable. I talk about it all the time in my channel because I never had a job. I had one job after I graduated as a radio DJ, and I've always wanted to work for myself, and I've been work my career up and down and so many unpredictable things. But the most important thing, as a founder and as a creative director, to reflect how you're doing and then set intention with your goal is such an important thing, because unpredictable life is become a norm. So with the AI come or not, my life has always been quite unpredictable. I think that's one of the skill a lot of people need to train themselves right now, because nothing is settled anymore. So you always have to be careful, and that's why the speed of things make people like me or you feel anxiety, because you don't know if you catch it wrong time, and you don't know if you miss the chance. We need to find a way to balance our creativity and efficiency. I keep telling myself, you can be emotional and analytical at the same time, and you can be thoughtful but productive at the same time as well. It's just about how we want to balance these two sides. Seems like before we only need one side. If I want to be an artist or filmmaker, I just go into that industry. If I want to be a programmer, I just need to care about data. But now, because the two worlds is really combined and integrated with each other, filmmakers have to use AI tool maybe in the future to create some kind of effects, which is for a lot of people is a good thing. And then for a programmer, they need to understand what kind of message they want to create. And it's not about efficiency anymore. You need to make a certain kind of design, or the design language you have to learn, or how people emotionally accept that program or product you were creating. So which comes to the last one. The sign is, if you still wonder things, you are not killing your curiosity, you're just open to everything still, not just saying no, I don't want to touch this, I don't want to see this. Instead of putting so much fear out in this world, you're still open to wonder and ask the right questions. again, how AI gonna grow in the future. I know a lot of time we don't have much power over it because we're not the one to create this, but what kind of law it gonna be protect us, right? What kind of law around AI? And keep asking the right question, but still open to learn more. I think that's also shows you have the time. So we're not left behind at all. Even if you're sensitive, you're emotional, you maybe cry one day or two, and then really just feel like overwhelmed. It's okay. I think we're here together and we're okay. Just enjoy the process of this growing and enjoy ourselves being curious, being destroyed and rebuilt and curious again. And there is no end answer for everything at this moment. So I really want to ask you guys, in this fast-paced world, how do you balance your time learning new things, curious about new things, and also trying to have the space of thinking creatively and critically? I know this video sounds a bit serious because that's how I feel. I'm not following a trend or anything. I just wanted to use this channel to share, reflect how I feel. We are the ones who build the future, and we need to know what's really going on, and how every comment in this channel, I love reading them, and then I feel connected with you guys. So I want to hear more. Please comment on my video, and then yeah, thank you so much for your time. If you have any questions, you have any thoughts or argument, welcome. And I like to keep exploring. I like to keep making more fun video in the future and experimenting new technology, new fashion, tech thing. But this video is more like a reflection. I hope you enjoy it. And if you like my video, please subscribe my channel for new updates every week. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.